I did my training on Monday. By Tuesday, I couldn't move my arms. I can't get myself in the right frame of mind to do anything because today is July the 31st, 4 days before my 35th birthday. That's a big number that I'm not liking. And I've been trying to get fit and healthy for all of my 30s and half of my 20s. And nothing's worked, nothing's happened, purely because I haven't put the effort in, or when I have put the effort in, something's gone wrong and affected me on a different level. And I just haven't been able to be consistent. I am going to attempt to be consistent this time round because I am sick and tired. I've been sick and tired for a long time, but that's not the point. So instead of just simply talking about it and ranting on about it in a video like I usually do, I'm getting off my arse and I'm going to the gym for the first time in what must be over a year? 2 years. I think it's been over 2 years since I last went to the gym. Okay. So we're sporting the latest fashion trend, Weed a Leaf. This is looking very beautiful on you today, but unfortunately I ain't getting it off you because that's a lot of nettles. That's it, go wash it off in the river. I ain't pulling those nettles off you. Found a rose spot, a rubbish she would go.
get all this mud off me. Oh, it's just too much mud. I can't believe I'm having to roll like this. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible that I'm having to do the thing I must enjoy to get all this mud off me.
You done?
Yes, I'm done, thank you. Can I have a treat now?
You want another treat?
Yes, please.
It's now day 7, and I haven't been able to do anything other than a little bit of free dive training for the entirety of the week. I did my training on Monday. By Tuesday, I couldn't move my arms. Wednesday, I still couldn't move my arms. I couldn't even touch my face. I couldn't get anywhere near my face. So that didn't work. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm still really struggling to use my arms. And I've actually realised I actually have swelling around my elbows, which is what's causing the problem. This could be because I'm not taking on enough water. It could be because I'm having an IBD flare-up, and so it's part of my inflammatory arthritis and I don't realise. That is more likely, or the most probable cause. That is the most likely probable cause. Wow. That is the most likely cause for the swelling around my elbow joints. But it means that I've not been able to do any training other than a bit of free dive training because the cold water actually helped my joints, and also going to Ninja Warrior yesterday with my nephew, which I didn't record because I just wanted to have a good time with him. So we're now on Sunday day 7, and today is meant to be a rest day, and I'm making sure I have that rest day. I'm focusing on my Parrots YouTube channel, and I'm focusing on rest and recovery, and going to attempt to get back at it tomorrow. I'm not going to bother trying to catch up with the days I've missed or the training exercises I've missed. I'm just going to go straight into it with start of week 2. And hopefully this week I'm not going to have any mobility issues. Also, as well as turning 35 in these last 7 days, I've also got a new phone, and the camera quality is 20 times higher than my last phone and is actually slightly better quality than my GoPro. So I'm hoping that I can start using this camera for close-up shots and shorts and videos and things like that. And I can use my GoPro for more wide-angle shots when I'm out and about doing races, obstacle courses, or maybe even doing some training outside in the local park. So it's now day 8. The cat's crying at me. Now day 8 of Get Fit at 35. I should be doing some sort of exercise right now. I should be doing my Tap Brothers day 8, or I should be going on a brisk walk, cycling, going for a run, doing something. Today's meant to be an exercise day, and I don't want to do anything. Well, it's not that I don't want to do anything. I can't get myself in the right frame of mind to do anything because I've got to go to a funeral tomorrow for one of my relatives. And it's weird. I've been fine for the last couple of weeks, but today it's actually really hit me. I can't decide what to do. I can't decide whether or not to force myself to do some exercise, or whether or not to just let my brain do nothing like it wants. As I said yesterday, it's not a very positive day today, but I woke up with the motivation to do some exercise, so I'm going to do some exercise to try and make me feel better. So part of my training for today is these things called carry-throughs, and I'm not very good at them. And the reason I'm not very good at them is because my hips are actually wider than my shoulders, which means I can't physically get my hips through the gap between my hands. So instead, I opted for some simple hip raises, followed then by some mobility squats. And it was around about here that I realised I've got some mobility issues, as no matter how hard I tried, I physically couldn't even get down to 90 degrees. I think I got down to maybe 80 degrees at best, but not quite down to the full 90.
I then carried on with the rest of my programme with my very obvious mobility issues. Now I'm not going to show you the whole programme because I did have to pay for it, but I did complete the whole session.
I'm now plotting this as my final day of the 30-day barefoot challenge. I've come to Park Run and we are going to do a 5k in my new barefoot trainers because since I actually started the challenge I've not actually had the opportunity to come to Park Run or actually try and go for a run in these trainers due to lack of time and busyness. Summer is a very busy time for me, and this is also my first time back at Park Run since I got ill back in April. So that's also a bit of a thing. I have no idea how I'm going to do today. I have no idea whether or not I'm even going to survive the 5k. I don't think I'm going to be able to run for the entirety of the 5k, so we're just going to have to see how it goes. This is also the first time I've actually been early for Park Run in like a year. I'm only about 1.5 kilometres in. So nearly 2 kilometres in. I've not stopped running. I say that. I've done a lot of walking. And I'm so far behind my usual spot. I'm usually past the 2k marker by now. And right now I'm so far behind. I've even got the faster runners lapping me. Just over 3k down. I am knackered, I am hot, I am sweating, and my bad choice of eating is starting to show. So this is fun. I'm currently just past the 4k mark, and as you can see there's no one behind me and there's no one in front of me either. I'm quite literally running solo at this point. So I just finished. I did it in almost bang on 47 minutes. That's the slowest park run I have ever ran, and I'm putting it down to 4 months of no exercise due to medical reasons, and then also the fact that I've done my first one back in barefoot shoes, which I don't have any choice because I don't have any other shoes anymore. Oh yeah, barefoot shoes definitely make it more difficult to run because you don't have the cushioning, you don't have that spring load back in order to actually give that bit of extra momentum. But I'll tell you what, you can definitely feel when you're putting too much pressure on your ankles and your knees. I definitely need to do some stretches when I finish. At the end of every park run, I always go back for one person, and I won't put this person on the video in case she doesn't want to be included, but I always go back for one person who is a major inspiration to everyone here at this particular park run. She comes every week and she walks the whole thing, and almost every single week she gets a new PB. She's a wonderful person, really nice, really lovely person, and I love going back to catch up with her every week when I do actually get a chance to come.